Have you ever wondered why someone who has been driving a car for 20 years isn't necessarily a better driver than someone who's only been behind the wheel for 5? Your brain is designed to automate effort. Whenever you repeat a behavior, it offloads that action into a habit to save mental RAM, freeing up your attention for more complex tasks. This chart shows the curve of automaticity. As repetitions increase, a new behavior requires less conscious effort until it eventually crosses the dashed habit line and becomes a subconscious routine. But this efficiency comes at a cost. Once a habit becomes fully automatic, you lose your sensitivity to feedback and fall into mindless repetition. When you perform a task on autopilot, you stop thinking about how to do it better. You allow little errors to slide because the current result is good enough. Experience alone does not guarantee improvement. In fact, research shows that once a skill is mastered, performance usually suffers a slight decline as we stop paying attention to the fundamentals. To break past those limits, you need a different operating system. Mastery requires a specific combination: automatic habits paired with deliberate practice. True growth is a process of layering. Repeat a tiny success until internalized, using it as your new base. The secret is the transition. Pour freed mental energy into the next challenge. This endless cycle makes each mastered skill the foundation for higher performance. Mastery is not about making the work easier. It is about maintaining a high level of effort by continuously redirecting your focus from the mastered basics to the uncomfortable unknown. We can see this cycle in action with the 1986 Los Angeles Lakers. Despite being immensely talented, they stumbled in the playoffs, failing to reach the championship because they had grown far too comfortable with their own brilliance. To fix this, head coach Pat Riley created a system to force his players out of autopilot. He wanted to ensure that their talent was backed by constant, conscious improvement. Riley's system, the Career Best Effort Program, tracked traditional basketball statistics alongside unsung hero deeds, like diving for loose balls or helping a teammate when a defender surged past them. Riley took each player's historical average and asked them to improve their total output by just 1% over the season. It was a concrete way to turn good enough into a deliberate target. By institutionalizing this system of reflection and review, the Lakers became the first team in 20 years to win back-to-back NBA championships. Elite performers in every field use similar methods. Marathoner Eliud Kipchoge still takes notes after every single practice, searching for the tiny areas in his nutrition or sleep that can be refined. Without a concrete system to review your habits, you have no way of knowing if you are actually performing better or worse than yesterday. You lose the self-awareness required to grow. But there is a final obstacle to this cycle of improvement. The more you master a skill, the more that skill becomes tied to your ego and your sense of identity. In the beginning, a label like "I am a soldier" or "I am the CEO" provides the psychological evidence needed to build your initial habits. The trap is that once you identify as an expert, you begin to defend your status. This pride encourages you to deny your weak spots, effectively shutting down the system of review that made you successful in the first place. When your entire self is tied to a single rigid role, you become brittle. If circumstances change or that role disappears, you face a total identity crisis because you have no room to adapt. The solution is to keep your identity small and flexible. By redefining yourself through your traits, like being someone who is mentally tough, rather than a specific title, you allow your identity to flow with changing circumstances. This aligns with the Tao Te Ching. The stiff and inflexible are disciples of death, while the soft and yielding are disciples of life. To keep improving by that crucial 1%, you must be willing to let go of who you were yesterday. Habits provide the foundation for mastery, but a flexible identity ensures you never stop building upon it.